We are checking out the goods and bads of Age of Wonders 4 to let you know if it's worth playing in 2025. Age of Wonders 4, built on the success of its predecessors with a mix of 4X strategy and turn-based tactical battle. You take control of a fantasy empire, expanding, managing resources, and waging war against rival factions. The highlight? The deep faction customization system that lets you create a completely unique race, mixing different abilities and playstyles to suit your strategy. Even in 2025, the core mechanics still feel fresh. The mix of exploration, diplomacy, and warfare offers endless possibilities. The empire management is engaging, and the ability to shape your civilization through tomes of magic adds layers of depth. Whether you want to play as a brutal warlord, a peaceful diplomat, or a master of magic, the choice is yours. Since launch, Age of Wonders 4 has received multiple expansions and updates, bringing new factions, spells, and mechanics. The developers have done a great job keeping the game alive with balance changes and additional content. If you're coming back after a long break, you'll find new realms to explore, unique challenges, and plenty of fresh ways to build your empire. One of the biggest post-launch improvements was the AI overhaul. Early versions of the game had issues with predictable enemy behavior, but now AI opponents feel more dynamic and challenging. They adapt better to player strategies, making wars and diplomacy more engaging. Tactical combat remains one of the strongest aspects of Age of Wonders 4. Every battle is a mix of positioning, unit abilities, and strategic planning. The variety of unit types, combined with spells and terrain effects, keeps fights interesting. The game rewards creative tactics, whether it's using teleportation spells for surprise attacks or setting up defensive choke points. Thanks to updates, there are more unit synergies, making battles feel even more dynamic. If you enjoy turn-based combat that rewards thinking ahead, this game still delivers in 2025. Visually, Age of Wonders 4 still looks fantastic. The detailed unit designs, beautiful landscapes, and spell effects make every battle visually impressive. While it may not push cutting-edge graphics compared to newer strategy games, the art style holds up well. Plus, optimization updates have improved performance, making it smoother on modern systems. For those running older hardware, the game remains relatively accessible with adjustable settings. If you're on a high-end PC, you can enjoy all the visual details without worrying about performance dips. Multiplayer in Age of Wonders 4 is still active, thanks to continued support and a dedicated community. Whether you're playing co-op campaigns or competitive matches, there's a lot of fun to be had. The game's high level of customization means every match feels different, and with mod support, there's always something new to try. Replayability is another strong point. With different faction combinations, map setups, and playstyles, no two playthroughs are the same. The game encourages experimentation, making it easy to sink hundreds of hours into. While Age of Wonders 4 remains a great strategy game, it's not perfect. One of the biggest complaints is the pacing in longer matches. Late game turns can slow down as empires expand, and managing large armies and cities can feel tedious. Some players might find the micromanagement overwhelming, especially when juggling diplomacy, warfare, and economy all at once. Another issue is that while AI improvements have made enemies smarter, they can still struggle with certain mechanics. Sometimes, diplomacy feels a bit inconsistent, with AI leaders making strange decisions that don't always make sense. Lastly, while expansions have added a lot of content, they've also increased the price of the full experience. If you're new to the game, getting all the DLC can be pricey, which might be a deal breaker for some players. So, is Age of Wonders 4 worth playing in 2025? If you love deep strategy games, customizable factions, and turn-based combat, then absolutely. The game has aged well, with strong post-launch support, a dedicated community, and enough content to keep you engaged for the long haul. However, if you prefer faster-paced strategy games, or don't enjoy managing complex empires, it might not be for you. The slow late game and some AI quirks can be frustrating, but overall, it remains one of the best fantasy strategy games out there. If you've never played it before, now is a great time to jump in. And if you're returning after a break, there's more content and improvements waiting for you. Just be prepared for the time investment, because once you start a campaign, it's hard to put down. But if you're looking for another legendary strategy game making a comeback, Age of Mythology Retold is a must-play. This remaster brings updated visuals, enhanced gameplay, and modern features to the beloved classic. How well does it hold up in 2025? Click the link to watch the full review and find out.